YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Crypto J coming at you with another J Talks Crypto. Wanted to give you guys a real quick update. It is about 5 o'clock almost on the west side, so I figure good time for a little update video on the market. As you guys could see, we were talking about the importance of us breaking above that 17.5 zone, how critical that was, and the fact that if we see a rejection happen on a Thursday, that was going to be really well. It's going to send a ripple of unsurety through the market, right? So we're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about Bitcoin. We're going to talk about Toshi. Before we get into it, I got to let you guys know I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just the homie Crypto J. So again, don't buy anything that you see in this video. As always, right, guys? As you guys can see, Bitcoin coming in at 117.1, right? And again, we were looking for a strong close today. I really wanted to see us break up and be at 18K, but I don't think that we're going to get that. I don't think that we got that today. So again, what does this mean going into the weekend? Are we going to see some sell-off going into the weekend? Um, what's gonna kind of happen? Let's see kind of what the rest of the market's thinking, and then again we'll dive into some Toshi. So if you guys do like this type of content, again remember to hit that like button. It all helps in the algorithm. But as you guys can see, 82% of people are bullish on the cycle, 18% of people bearish on it though. Right? Interesting, interesting. And as of late, somebody said BTC has surged past 17. Okay, following the Fed's announcements for the rate cut. This was 7 hours ago. It's hard to believe that 7 hours ago is the latest comment. We're gonna get just a quick refresh to make sure that we have the best price. Oh wow, 16.7. Okay, there we go. That's the real price. So as you guys can see, we did see some sell-off happen today. We did not get the close that we wanted, just like I was just saying. That's gonna cause some uncertainty. That's gonna cause some doubt, possibly some fear. Now, it's not totally crazy for us to still pump on a Friday, but it is very uncommon. Again, we wanted to see a good, strong close on Thursday, and it just seems like, I don't know, man. Did we get it? Did we not get it? What do you guys think? You guys think that we're still solid, we're still in the uptrend, and things are all good? Or do you think that this trend is going to start turning down into the weekend? Again, we do know that a lot of volatility is usually seen going into the weekend, especially going into Friday, right? Friday, a lot of time we'll see the sell off, but again, we're starting to see this thing sell today. One thing that we were needing to be careful of on Bitcoin is this possible shoulder head shoulder playing out here. Now, again, we haven't yet broken bear yet, so I don't think it's quite time to be raising that concern, but definitely should be paying attention to these charts because, again, you never know what can happen. And this is what I always tell you guys: Bitcoin highly volatile right now. And what would happen if the rate cuts did not pump the market, right? And I wouldn't be surprised if rate cuts did pump the market, to be honest with you guys, just because it seems like we've had a lot of bullish activity and it hasn't pumped the market in the past. And so the market seems to move when it wants to move. It's not really moving at a predictable pace. So even though, again, we have not broken down yet, I still do think that we'll still have a pull off top. I still don't think we're there. I just don't know how much we're going to dip. And so we'll kind of see what happens there. Let's go check out some Toshi. As you guys can see, we got to get a refresh on this page as well. So Toshi Coin is actually holding pretty good, coming in at 365 million market cap, only down 3% in the past 24 hours. We are seeing some rejections of some pretty key zones here just within the past really 15 minutes. It looks like on the 15-minute chart you could see it the best, but even the 1 minute chart as well, you could see that we're on a critical zone right now, right? We could be creating a wedge here, and this could be pretty bullish. We also have a bull flag form here, which can also be bullish, but we have to pay attention that we don't start breaking down off of this range. Sometimes we do talk about this sideways price action also meaning a lack of volume, right? A lack of demand. So we just want to make sure, again, that Toshi Coin can hold these levels of resistance. We're still holding on the 1. Also, we're holding on the 4 too, but we got to be careful. This little McDonald's M right here, this is concerning. Always talk about that McDonald's M, meaning I'm not loving it, right? But again, just because you're seeing that doesn't mean that necessarily the chart is going to automatically break it down. You know, this thing is going to, again, be volatile going into the weekend. There is always a chance that we do pump this weekend too. So, again, really hard to say. I'd like to see Toshi Coin doing some consolidating here and creating a little more of a bull flag because, again, this McDonald's M is having me a little bit nervous just on some of these more macro indicators. But I feel like the reason why that is looking that way is just because Bitcoin is just looking very uncertain right now, coming in at 16.9 when we really needed to get above 17.5, right? We tried, we did, we were at 17.8, right? And then look, we just too much sideways consolidation, and again, that's what I'm paying attention to. I want to know what you guys think, though. Are you still bullish on this cycle? Do you guys think that Bitcoin is going to be ripping up to some new all-time highs this weekend, and this is just a little hiccup? Or do you guys think that, again, we're going to start seeing some sell-off going down into the weekend, and Bitcoin might need to see a retouch to some lower ranges? If we do decide we want to sell off, guys, honestly, we could see a retest to some pretty lower ranges um, in the short term, but also maybe even this month. I don't know. We'll see. Bitcoin is very much at a point where it can go either way. So again, maybe we have some kind of double bottom here. Maybe we'll bounce off of it, or maybe Bitcoin needs to see a little bit more cool down, right? But anyway, I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.